Welcome, race fans. Race number 3, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 100 laps tonight for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Sponsored by Ipswich Bay Soapco and Precision Fence and Gates. These guys have just finished qualifying. Beautiful facility. Let's take a look at our weather for the track conditions right now. 101 degrees for this 100-lap battle. Beautiful, beautiful 1.5 mile speedway. I'm your host, Robert Warrens, alongside Chris Schusler. Chris, he's a little late. He apparently, guy doesn't do laundry. He just does dry cleaning. I wish I was that bougie. But, you know, it's going to be an awesome race. These guys are just gridding up now. I'm excited. We've got some great battles going on throughout the championship, so we'll get to see some of that tonight. But let's take a look at our starting grid. Grabbing the pole tonight, the 28 machine, Barry Tolson, alongside the 33, Ben Parson. Row 2 is Steven Shue and Chris Barker. Row 3, Ben Park and Chris Phillips. Row 4, Eric Copperthorne and Blake Viken. Row 5, Forrest Hamilton and Dan Park. Row 6, Jeffrey Ledford and Rick Baldwin. Row 7 is Josh Fox and Tyler Markle. Row 8, Dalton the Reverend Steele and Andrew Schroeder. Row 9, Charles Minter and Johnny Hurst. Row 10 is Don Francesco and Rick Sanchez. Row 11, Alex Foster and David Overstreet. Row 12, Aiden Giordano and Shane Wielden. Row 13, Mike Straminsky and Chris Ramsey. Row 14, Tim Richardson and Shane Wielden. Junior. Oh, we got junior and senior. Forgive my old eyes. So, yeah, we'll be looking through the cars and looking at a bunch of different stuff tonight. These guys are getting ready to roll. So let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the field as that pace truck starts to take the field for their pace lap. Bouncing back and forth with the chat. So if you want an update on your driver, go ahead and do that. Also, remember to click that gearbox in the bottom right-hand side. You could watch this race in 4K. We'll be bringing you great commentary, beautiful overlays, and obviously all the graphics that iRacing can offer. Looking at our top 3 finishers last week, Dalton Steele dominated at the Rock. Tolson finished 2nd, and Ben, Mr. Buttons Ryan, finished 3rd. Last season's champ, Dalton Steele, won season 8, but season 10 here, you know, whole different field of drivers in the mix. Only 2 races in, but we've got one heck of a championship brewing up. Points are still very early, so you see that 28 machine currently leading the points with Dalton Steele in 2nd. Josh Fox finished in the top 5 last week, currently in 3rd. 4th goes out to Dan Park, and 5th, Johnny Cutie Patootie Hurst. Gets all the ladies and the men, so you got to watch out for him. He plays the field, if you know what I'm saying. Pace truck getting ready to jump in. These guys are going to take the first green of the night. Great start by the 28. Alongside him, Ben Parsons maintains that half truck. Shue and Barker want to link up their teammates, but Vegas here, we're going to see some interesting racing. It's a hot track, so I suspect we're going to see some tire fall off. Lap times are going to be around 30.7 to 8 for a fast lap. I would guess that we're going to see about a 2nd to a 1.5 seconds fall off if we do get a run. These guys are going to have 2 sets of tires behind the wall, so they're going to have to be mindful on strategy, not taking them too soon. A little bit of cloud coming in.
Hello, my friend. I'm here.
Hey, buddy. Lap number 2 underway Steven Shu looking to get a run on the 28 of Tolleson as they come out of turn 4. Chris Phillips a few cars back. Looking on the 20 machine of Dan Park. Good race so far. Roughneck Racing known for long green flag runs. Last week, we had 5 cautions at the Rock. A very difficult track to run. But Vegas, Viva Las Vegas, also very challenging in its own regard.
Robert, so I saw these guys start up. It looked like it was a nice, clean start. These guys are they're running well. Pretty excited about that.
So far, so good. We got the top 5 single file a little bit further back. 3 wide. Three machine of Dan Park on the outside. He's got the 29 of Forrest Hamilton with him as they work the 66 of Phillips. The 54 of Beacon, Mr. Waffles. Heard he puts mayonnaise on his waffles too. It's kind of weird.
That's a Canadian thing, I hear.
Yeah, I don't know.
And we're back.
And we're back with the soundboard.
Barry Tolleson with the Unicorn, what do you call him? Unicorn Barry? Unicorn Tolleson.
I mean, don't call him not the leader.
Don't call him late for dinner. Yeah, he's rocking it with that new paint scheme. And I was scrolling through the chat here. Apparently he's got the matching suit this time.
Oh man, we're gonna have to dig that out.
Yeah.
20 machine Ben Park grabs the 3rd spot. We saw him march up. Let's go ahead and see where he started. Started 5th. He's only up a couple spots. Dan Park working the bumper of Steven Shu. That's brother trouble. Steven Shu throws a block to the outside.
The Park brothers getting love this race. We have Pam Park in the chat, rooting both of them on. Pam, mention it here in the chat, your relationship to the Park brothers.
See Dalton working the inside of the 29 of Hamilton. They close the door on the 54 of Beacon, and Beacon brushed the wall a little bit. Able to recuperate, but look at this 3-wide battle just up front. Nobody's giving an inch, and these guys are drag racing down the backstretch. Oh, Dalton steal!
Oh no! He rode the Dente a little too hard. Oh no!
No fast repairs tonight. These guys are going hard.
Someone just went to church.
Take me to church.
Yeah! Hey, what happened?
Well, here we go. It's our first of hopefully not many. What just happened?
What just happened is right. So just that drag race down the backstretch. See, it's kind of a little kind of give and take situation. Phillips tight to the 7 of Dalton Steele. Dalton Steele goes around. Phillips gets away unscathed, but Dalton tries to keep it locked up. He's trying to stop it from coming up the track.
Who's that, by the way?
Sanchez in the 05, the 21 of Foster, the 24 of Don Francesco. Get ruffled up. I mean, overall, the 7 truck doesn't look horrible.
I think, who was it? Was it Sanchez, you said? No.
Yeah, 05 is Sanchez. And then
Richardson.
Richardson.
He's taking a stop at church.
We got these guys rolling through. If, Dalton's getting away here. Trubinsky coming. Go back.
Follow me. Yeah.
Play it at full speed. Let some sound happen.
You got a case of the squiggledies.
And leaving lots of room, but
he got bumped.
Yeah, that was the 66 and some airtime for Sanchez, but tough break for a couple of these drivers because Sanchez, I think, had quite significant damage. The new camera packs from Track Cams 22 that gives us so many beautiful views. We can't see the damage on the right front of his truck, but we're gonna go back to live action. And Dalton in the pits, but Tolson and the rest of the field don't go down the pits. So only 2 sets of tires behind the wall. These guys have about 35 laps of fuel in the tank. I'm surprised, unless we missed it. Let's check. Nobody came down the pits for fuel even.
Roberto, let's check in with Mr. Sanchez. Rick, how are you, buddy? You're in the booth with Robert and Chris. Thought we'd do a quick check-in there, see how you are.
A little stiff, but yeah, we'll be all right.
Looked like you got your feathers ruffled in that one.
Yeah, there's no way to dodge that. I saw it out the corner of my eye, and I was just praying I could get by it, but it got me.
How's
what's the?
Yeah,
Go ahead, buddy.
How's the damage on the truck? Are we going to see you back out on the track?
At 7 minutes. I just said I'll just stay in here and get as much as I can, and because I don't want to be out there and just be a rolling roadblock, you know. If I'm just falling off, what's the point?
Well, buddy, that was going to be my question as well, is what's the damage? So we wish you the best. We'll see how many cautions we get, and maybe you can make a little bit of that up and maybe get a race still out of it. But tough break.
Yeah, that's the risk of no repairs, but that's kind of the
live and die by it, I guess, right?
Yeah, you know, it's the challenge, you know.
All right, buddy, we're going to get back to racing. Best of luck, okay?
All right, take care.
Okay, take care, bud.
Race truck ducking in. We're getting ready to fire off for our first restart of the night. Olsen gets off with a bang. Clearing the outside groove, he's able to run the high side on the entrance of 1.
I see those pink gloves.
You want to see more, don't you?
I sure do. Yeah.
You can see that 28 machine, Barry Tolson, bobbles around a little bit. It kind of gives you an indication of the force that someone would feel while driving one of these bad Ace machines.
And you touch on it a lot, Robert. I've said this in the past, but you talked about the wheel, you know, following the line of the wheel when we go through some of these turns. I like to see it from that angle as well, just kind of the hands and where they're at, and just kind of a different perspective. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I agree. You know, once we get a little bit further, we'll hop into the cockpits and we'll look at that red tape and see exactly how much wheel input's being given.
Ooh, unicorn power.
Yeah. I got a big horn too. Watch out.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I missed it, Robert, but in the chat here, we are wondering what happened to Minter, Charles Minter. Why is he out? Did I miss something?
Looks like he DNF'd or he DNS'd. He did not start.
Did not start. Okay. Bum air for that one.
Woo! Ben Park makes a move under the 93 of Barker with Dan Park in behind. These two are looking to do brother trouble. I think that's what we're going to have to name them.
Mama is watching these two brothers. So we have Mom in the chat and Mom viewing this race. So, yeah. Come on, boys. Do it. Get it done.
Ooh, getting a little loose on the bottom. The 20 machine has to back out slightly. Forrest Hamilton, big push on the 00 Steven Shue. little bit further back, the 54 of Waffles underneath Hamilton with the 01 of Ledford and the 19 of Baldwin. And running at the top 10 is the 58 of Johnny Hurst with, well, squeaking in the frame, looking for real estate is the 1 machine of Josh Fox. We got
the Fox. He's foxy, and he was on a podium Monday night in the other league, correct?
Oh, he was. I believe Mr. Foxy finished second place.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Was it second? Yeah, he grabbed second.
I don't know. I think he was third place. I don't know. I think he was. Who knows? It was a fun one.
Name that driver. Who's the 15?
Yeah. That's, well, we got Outback Steak. So, that's Giordano? No, he's 21. He is. He's 21 in the other league, maybe. But yeah, no, I know he likes his steaks medium rare.
Oh, baby. and behind him, the 98 of Copperthorne in 13th. He started a little further. 48. Schroeder has a new paint, Chris. What are your thoughts? He's chat banned.
Chat banned. Is there something I'm missing there? Like, I don't
he might do open server racing and has a lot to say. They will lock you up if you talk too much.
I was kind of thinking that, but no, it's fresh. It's like the Yankees looks like on his hood, but
yeah, it is.
Chat band, very good, very good. And Kristen, I know you're listening here. You want ideas from the chat and ideas from us. I'm going to reach out to you. I don't know if you're on Discord, but I'm going to have you make a paint for me. I'm going to give you some doll hairs on what do you call it?
Money. It's money, Chris.
I know, but when you want someone to do some artwork for you, what is that called again? It's been a long day.
What do you mean when you hire somebody for graphic design?
No, that's not it. See, you're just as dumb as me. We'll move on.
Oh, man, I feel sensitive today. Normally, you're the sensitive one on the broadcast.
I know. I still have that just getting off of work energy. It'll fade away soon.
Just reading some interesting news, but we can see the interesting race in front of us. A 20 of Ben Park looking underneath Olsen. I think, Chris, what we're going to see is some good door-to-door racing, but that top line is going to be able to fend off a charging driver on the bottom.
Well, I missed it, Robert, and this is my bad, so I apologize. But what? Give me a little refresh here. What is our fuel window?
We're looking at about 35 to 40 laps for a tank of fuel. We had that one caution, so I'm going to estimate that we're going to see drivers potentially come in around lap 38 to lap 42.
Okay.
And, it really makes it a 2-stop race. So they're going to have to come in, bolt on tires, and then come in and around lap 70 and go for the gold.
Commission. That was the word I was thinking of.
Well, there you go. Good old Google helps you out, eh?
No. I really did think of it, but it took a few minutes. That's how my mind works. Give it about 10 minutes. Yeah, all right. So let's get back to it here. What are some little tidbits of info? I'm looking at the top 10 here.
Taking a look at Mike Straminsky right now. Shout out to Precision Fence and Gates in Burleson, Texas. Known for his fat fingies.
They do look large in that picture.
He's got meat paws, brother.
Like those, what do you call it? It's like the slap games, I guess you could say, where the two people, they stand on the podium and then they take turns slapping each other.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
If I was in that against him and he went first, I'd lose badly.
Yeah, I understand.
I guess even if I went first, I'd still lose.
Yeah, probably. Phillips not regaining after that caution. I think he was tagged with an end of the longest line penalty for the incident with the 7 machine of steel, causing a bunch of cars to get tore up. Looks like he's just chilling right now in 17th. Tyler Markle, he's been out twice because he was not out for our season opener, but this is his second race at R&R. So maybe we'll see thrice on his truck next week. But showing a little damage, I think, on the right rear of that truck. Get a little closer, see if my eyes are correct.
It's a dent. El dente.
El dente is correct.
That's kind of a cool little like graphic. What has he got? Like a car on like hydraulics there?
I think it is launching. You should Google that crazy lays. See what comes up.
Okay. Safe for work?
Yeah, why not? In front of him is in 15th, the 98 of Copperthorn.
I always liked this truck, by the way. I always thought this was just a nice, clean, like, it's a paint. I mean, he is our sponsor as well, but I like the bubbles on the roof, and it's just cool looking.
Feeling dirty? Want to get clean? Call your boys at Ipswich Bay SoCo.
In Ipswich Bay.
Right? In Massachusetts. Oh.
Whoa, no. Oh.
That's
the
still double zero. No, yellow's out.
Oh, no. Is that shoe?
Yeah, that's the shoe. Gonna have to, do our detective work, Chris.
Hey, what happened?
Hey, that's me.
Yeah, you do love wieners, don't you?
I'm not gonna lie.
Big or small, love them all. All right, so we're gonna have to back it up because showing them in the grass already, but we get our detective work on the high side. It looks like the 01 of Ledford.
Come up.
Oh, he brushes the wall, and the 01 of Ledford tags him. I think that's the 50.
I would love.
What would you love, babe? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think we should go to his cockpit because sometimes like when you see like at full speed, because I like it when sometimes like just a little bobble or a hiccup from the guy in front of you at speed can just throw you. Do you know what I mean? It just kind of catches you, breaks your concentration, and then it can cause you to just.
I think that's the 54 in front of him. He clips the wall. But... Oh no, Dan Park.
I think he was
Dan Park and the 54 just touch, but
yeah, and I think that he's reacting to that a touch, and I think that's what like caused it. I mean, maybe if we ever get a chance to chat with him or later, I think he's reacting, and that's what happened. It's a cause of that.
So just look at the wheel input here. You watch that red tape. The aero model of the trucks is now both of those trucks are taking air off of his nose. So right there, watch his red tape. All of a sudden, the truck stops turning, and he's got to crank the wheel. And then at the same time, the 01 machine, 01. Found it. The 01 machine actually experiences the same thing. So I agree with what you're saying, Chris. They're reacting to it. But iRacing has changed the aero model with how these trucks handle. So he's like straight there, but then all of a sudden, I don't know. That's that's teammate violence.
So I'm going to change the script here for a minute, and I have a sort of a question I wanted to get at. We did we do another league on Monday nights. Some of these folks watch, and hey, we had a terrible time with netcode, the drivers did. And I was going to ask, is it particular to a certain type of car? Is it like an iRacing update? Like, why in the race, that was what the Gen 6? What were we What are the cars in the late race we watched?
You are correct. Gen 6.
So is it a netcode issue with the Gen 6 car? Is it something that's like a combo of the car and the track? Is it just an iRacing thing that's going around? Like, are these guys going to have a lot of netcode? Like, just give me comments on the netcode issue.
So with the Gen 6 car, it's an older car that is not active on the iRacing service. What we're seeing now, the Craftsman truck, we see the O'Reilly B car, as I call it, the next gen. They're active on iRacing, so we're not gonna see that level of netcode that the Gen 6 has because these cars are constantly being updated and refreshed.
Okay. And I think we agreed. I think I asked you and you agreed with me. I think this is probably the most popular car or truck, the most popular vehicle raced on iRacing service, at least in the NASCAR series. Would you agree?
Pretty much. It looks like we're getting an extended caution there. This is definitely very popular. I would say that the O'Reilly car and the next gen kind of battle it. But I would almost say I'm leaning towards you're probably right. Like, this is probably the most popular vehicle on iRacing for Oval.
Yeah, it seems to be. It seems like there's a lot of, trucks, leagues and stuff. Check it in the chat here real quick. Charles Minter, he said he started the race and got his front end blown off in the first wreck.
Oh,
so that's why he is out. So he did start, but he got VL Tango, and he's done for. Game over.
I mean, shout out to the 28 at Tolson. He's led all 33 laps.
Oh, look at that. Made by Kristen. Shout out. It's that unicorn power. I tell you what, Tolson on a streak.
Absolutely, Chris. I think he's done quite well starting off in season 10. Might be the chrome pink rims. But now we saw some pressure from that 20 machine of Ben Park. Got Forrest Hamilton up there. We got Fox up there. So season 10 for Roughneck Racing, very different than season 9 and season 8. The caliber of drivers has just elevated.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Olsen breaking away from the field immediately, showing that he's no stranger to firing off in the pole position. 54 of Waffles. Tight to the door, 20 and 29. Oh, gets a little loose. They check up and Park.
He's okay.
Oh, no. Ledford in the back.
Someone's down in the grass.
Dan Park down in the grass. He's still driving.
He's all right.
He's okay, mama. He's okay.
He's going to make it. That's all right. He can make that up.
I mean, hats off to these drivers getting it squared away. Now we got the 54 of Beacon Waffles on the bumper of Tolson. You also got the 19 of Baldwin 5/10 back. So this is going to be a game of a little bit of strategy where, hey, I need to pocket some tires. This is a long race because we got to make it to that fuel window. So it's going to pay dividends to Tire Management 101 here.
It's a class I never took.
I think you failed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I failed out of it.
I mean, you show up high, you get high marks, but that didn't work for you.
No. The Nicholas Don Francesco is making up a couple spots here. He's in 6th.
Big D.
He's got something a little different, it looks like, this week.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit closer.
Not sure what that says.
Same. Moving our cameras around.
Shout out to your track cams. What is it? 22 or?
Yeah, shout out to track cams 22. So, one thing that I haven't been able to figure out, and it's something in my settings, I should be able to free move these cameras, and I can't. So that's kind of like one of my homework things that I've been working on. I just haven't been able to figure it out. There's no reason for it. But Don Francesco, interestingly enough for him, he was season 9 super speedway champ. So ran well in the truck series on Wednesday nights, but very dominant in the super series.
Well, and he's having a rocking night tonight too at the moment.
Yeah, on the inside of the 29 of Hamilton. Gonna be hard to pass here, Chris. Very hard.
Yes.
Check in on Steele. He's currently in 24th. I'm not sure if he's just chilling and saving or what the deal is, but we've seen him win last week at the Rock, but being involved in that caution is definitely taking the wind out of his sails.
Is it possible he has some damage?
Absolutely. And newcomer, Chris, we were going through the grid. We got Shane Welding Jr. in the field. Not senior, junior.
Fun.
So you know, father-son duo, rocking that 14 machine.
That's rad, man. You know, I always bring this up, and I don't mean to be a total nerd, but I like, you know, the friendships in the leagues. I love the brothers, father-sons. You know, we always get shout outs in the chat from friends and family members watching. I mean, I think that's a really important, you know, just aspect of all of this. I love the community that's all built into it. So it's pretty special to me.
Yeah, I dig it. Tight racing there. They're going to go 3 wide. Look at that.
I wonder how old Junior is racing with his father.
Well, I can tell you, he's younger than senior. Yeah.
Wait for it. God, I missed that last week.
David Overstreet, a.k.a. Cole Trickle, up to 13th. Man, look at, he's squelching those tires. Let's
Shout
go
out to Netflix.
Yeah. What did I watch the other day on Netflix? I don't remember.
Thanks for the letdown.
Yeah, man. No problem. 68 chasing down the 1 of Fox and the 01 of Ledford. Ledford gets high up into the wall going into turn 1. He's gonna get some real estate down the backstretch. Gonna be hard to pass on the bottom side. 13 of Ramsey in behind. Let's move up. That's a battle for 13. Check on the 58 of Johnny Hurst.
He's looking for the bandit.
That's his actual picture. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's looking for the bandit.
Tight to the wall on the exit of 4. And currently, our hard charger is the 24 of Nicholas Don Francesco, up 15 spots on the night. I don't think he's done marching forward, Chris.
No, he's a charger.
Olsen running the second groove. Go ahead and take a look at the battle for the lead. Camera's locked in on Waffles with the 19 of Baldwin, and you can see that 24 machine in the screen.
I don't think we've talked with Baldwin, have we?
Not yet. Might be tonight though.
That would be nice.
We still got some pit stops to go through. Tight on the bumper of the 28 is that 54 machine. He's looking for track to make a run. Running the second groove as he exits turn 2. 20 at Bend Park. Ready to duck underneath the 24 of Don Francesco into turn 3. Chris Barker also marching back up. So, man, these guys, the top 10, all within 2 seconds of each other. Some great racing. Oh, 29 of Hamilton gets a little tight. Oh, no, yellow's out.
What the what?
Yeah, what the what is right. Not sure what happened, but, you know, we're all sleuths.
We're all itching
Hey,
to find
what
out.
happened?
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and we'll figure it out. But Ledford's already spinning out of control, so I don't have a why. Let's see. Looks like Ledford got super tight here. Fox running that high side. And you can see right there, there's just no room. He's really tight to him.
Like a little pinball almost, just kind of knocked him and he came down.
Yeah.
So he's going to come on track, right? And that's what brings it. Well, why does it come out?
Because he's
Shouldn't it not come out?
He's kind of on track.
Oh, okay.
Kind
I
of.
thought if you were below the line, you were okay.
I ain't a scientist.
Well, I mean, I don't know either. Hey, it did.
I mean, might have been able to salvage it there, but does a good job of keeping it off the track, that's for sure. These guys are coming down pit lane, Chris.
So this is going to be essentially like a reset. I mean, because this is about time that it would have been nice to start thinking about fuel and tires were.
Not everyone is, but I agree. Like, this is definitely mixing it up. But we got Tolson in pit lane.
Is that Dr. Phil?
Where? Yeah.
And the yellow flag? That's Dr. Phil.
I think that's Sanchez's car.
I didn't know he was here.
Or Baldwin. Yeah, he's giving therapy to these guys that keep junking. But we got 3 cautions of the night. We just went halfway at the Viva Las Vegas. Race number 3 for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Spicy time, huh? Forget about it.
It is a spicy time. So I guess what's cool is what I was going to say. You said not everyone came in, but, you know, I was talking about race reset. These guys coming in. Let's get the fuel. Let's get some tires. And then everyone bunches up. Some drivers are a couple laps down. I think more than a couple laps down. But you know what I'm saying. But not everyone came in, you said, though, huh?
Nope. Not everyone came in. Let's take a look at the stats.
Very interesting.
Yeah, 20 laps ago, these guys bolted on tires. You got to remember, they were set up to just do one stop before. But these guys that pitted in behind. So Ramsey, Hurst, Olsen lost a few spots. He took 4 tires. These guys that pitted in behind, they're still going to have to come in again. And the guys that didn't pit still only pit once and bolt on tires. So it's really kind of a strategy of, oh, wait, they do got 3 sets of tires. I got to be crazy. You wouldn't go in and take your last set meow, would you?
No, at the halfway mark, I would not. I mean, I'm no genius of racing. I've proven that.
Right.
But I'd keep, yeah, right? You were quick to answer that.
Oh, you know, everyone's thinking it. Nobody's saying it. That's my job.
Right. The chat just lit up.
Yeah, they're like, get a new broadcaster and get rid of that Warnes guy.
Right. Everyone's like, right. No, so yeah, no, this is cool because you and I both love spicy strategies. So we have one at the moment, at least. I wouldn't say it's spicy like hot, but it's a medium level of spice.
It's a medium because this is going to create some interesting racing. With 20 laps on the tires, obviously those fresh tires are just going to like dominate them.
They're going to gobble them up.
Gobble, gobble. Green is out for the third caution of the night.
Pretty good start there for Park on his not as fresh tires.
Yeah, I think starting here is not going to be really an issue, but let's take a look. I want to say that Hurst didn't grab tires. Let's pull up that stat again. We're going to grab the 54 of Beacon. He's the furthest car up on the freshest tires.
He's going to be making waffles for everybody real quick.
Yeah, he needs to find clean track. You can't just shove her low on old tires, right? So that's going to be the challenge of using your tires now because he's only going to have one set left.
Ben Parson has entered the party here. He's on the old tire strategy, but he always throws spicy maneuvers around, and I like that. Okay. So it's fun to see him in the mix.
Look at Waffle slicing and dicing. Yeah, shout out to
look at that.
Our friends at the Cigar Time Lounge. We got Minter and Parsons repping those guys in Dalton, Georgia.
I have a hard time quitting, and right now I'm itching to get starting smoking again.
Right? Look at the power that the 54 machine Beacon has on the bottom. These old tires are just sitting ducks. It's duck hunting season. Oh, getting crazy further back.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not what we needed. Oh, Copperthorn, hard hit as the 42 slides down the track. That's a crazy time. But, you know, Chris, we love to do it.
Hey, what
We got
happened?
to do it.
Yeah, we're gonna...
He's going to need some Dunkin' water systems and some Ipswich Bay soap after that wreck.
So on the exit of 4, that's the 19 of Baldwin on the bumper of Markle. He's got Tolleson in behind, but no contact there. The contact happens afterwards. That is the 33 of Ben Parsons. Dan Park pushing Markle around, trying to get clear. Gets tossed around.
I use this word a lot, but I'm going to use it. Yeah, I do. This one is the occasion to use it. It's a bummer, this one.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of the carnage of that 20 lap difference in tires.
It's a huge momentum killer. I mean, it's not like we were a hot one here, but we just get started again. Some good things can kind of happen. And then we have this, and it's drivers are going to be out now because of this one. Yeah. And it's just, like I said, the only thing I can say it is it's just kind of like a momentum killer. It's just kind of a bummer, which, I use that word often, but it's all right, well, we lost a couple good drivers. They're all good drivers, but you know what I mean. People are going to be out now, and it's just a shame.
Yeah, I don't think that 42 machine's going to be able to make it back out on the track, but this is where it kind of flips the script a little bit, because those drivers that bolted on tires before, we ran about 5 laps. The rest of the field, you could just see them coming out of the pit lane now. They bolted on tires, Chris, so we flipped the script on the strategy. Now, we still got 2 strategies, but there's less of a margin of a difference between the tires.
Yeah, well, we'll just see what happens.
That's what we're here to do, see what happens, right?
We're here, yeah. Let's see here. Slow SSO1. I'm sure you know who that is, and I don't, but just making comments here. Foster's back in the top 10, back from 2 laps down.
Oh, man.
So it just goes to show, hey, you got to be in it to win it, stay in it, and wild things happen sometimes.
Yep.
It's where the wild things are.
Do you know that song? Is that
Not
what's happening
exactly,
right
but-
now?
I was thinking it was more like the book than the song.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah, that just happened live.
Yeah, that really did.
Yeah, well, the viewership just went down, man.
Well, we're losing likes. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Subscribers are down.
How the hell do you get negative likes?
That's true. All right. Well,
Lights are off on the pace truck. We're getting ready to go for our fourth restart of the night. These drivers coming down the backstretch. The 54 machine, our leader,
Waffles.
Waffles.
Do you guys have Eggos up there in Canada?
Yeah, buddy, we got Eggos.
Okay.
You know what we have right now, though? Forest fires. It's very smoggy where we
I
are.
saw that on my social media feed.
Oh, man.
Bummer, man. Hey, everyone be safe up there, man. Best wishes from us in the U.S. to you in the Canadian region.
Yeah, like it's everything's like yellow because the sun's coming through and you got the smoke and everything's yellow.
You guys had really bad fires like a couple years ago, huh?
Yeah, they happen all the time. Pace truck in.
We have them in SoCal too.
Good start by the 54 machine,
Waffles.
leaving the 66 out to lunch. 93, a Barker on the inside. Their teammates. 24, Don Francesco.
The Don, he's in there.
Big D got Tolson underneath him as they go down the backstretch, nose to tail. Tolson is not going to be gentle. He wants to lead back. Most laps led tonight.
Horn out. He's ready to attack.
Yeah. No poking. Good battle in the top 10 with 39 laps to go. Let's go ahead and take a look at our current tire strategy in the field. So everyone in the top 6 is on 10-lap old tires. Mr. Roeder is in 7th on 4-lap older tires, so we're going to have to watch out for him. The 00 Stephen Chu, 19 a Baldwin, the 20 a Park, the 1 of Fox, and the 29 of Hamilton. Oh, some of them are fuel only, but I think that's a lie.
You need to get your data in check.
Check it out now. Olsen up to P3, 3/10 back from our leader. Shout out to Ipswich Bay Soapco in Ipswich Bay, Massachusetts, and I also shout out to Precision Fence and Gates in Burleson, Texas, series sponsor, making it possible for you to watch the battle of race number 3 for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Ooh, brush of the wall. Tolson's underneath Barker. Those things get me excited, Chris. Not too much gets me excited.
You know what I think we need to do?
Oh no, what do we need to do?
We need to go to Gearbox Pickin'.
All right, baby. Our leader looking back upon the field.
How about Gearbox Tolleson?
Gearbox Tolleson looking back from second spot.
I'm trying to find the right battles here.
It's okay. It looks great.
It does look great.
Now we're gonna hop back to the 24 of Don Francesco. Sliding, you can hear that truck get a little tight.
Yeah. Now let's go to his. I want to see someone that's battling for position.
They are battling.
That's Aiden.
What gave it away?
I know, right?
Yeah, they're single file pretty much in the top 10, but these guys all have to pit still. They're going to have to come in. Ooh, tight. Schroeder tight on the 15 of Giordano. 0 Steven Shu back up in the mix, looking on the outside of that 15.
Yeah, good to see Shu make a recovery after the little long session.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at our truck schedule. While these guys are running down the back stretch. Next week we'll be at Chicago Land Speedway for 80 laps for race number 4. But before we come back to race the trucks, we'll be going to Daytona Speedway in the next gens on Monday night for the Wagoner's Welding Super Series for race number 4. So Outlier TV be covering both of those races. You'll want to tune on in and see how these drivers navigate across the different aero packages on Monday night, but then also come back and duke it out hard in the truck series on Wednesdays.
Ooh, who is, was that the 15?
Yeah, they're battling for 6th and 7th pretty hard. Just taking a look at our leader, the 54 of Waffles Veek, and doesn't eat meat, only eats waffles. That's the rumor going around the pits. We might
It's
be
working out for him.
We might be talking to him tonight. I don't know.
I hope so. He's having a heck of a race.
Heck of a race.
Where are we at with the laps led graphic?
Yeah, we'll bring that up. On the right-hand side, 50 laps led by Tolleson. And he's kind of starting to creep up on the 54 of Waffles with 15 laps led, and Ben Park, 5 laps led. Let's take a look at some of the lap times, Chris. I'm going to clean up all the info. But last lap times around the track. Got Schroeder, 31.47. Fastest car in the top 10. He had the freshest tires, so it's going to be interesting to see if he's able to make it work.
Let's pan over to Schroeder real quick.
Panning. Oh, he's in 3rd, man. He's moving.
Yeah.
On the outside of Barker. He ain't playing games.
And let's see here really quick here. What was his tire set compared to the guys in front of him?
They're about 7 laps
Barker.
newer. Steven Shu also has that same strategy. Rick Baldwin, Ramsey, and Park. Just fuel only. So, interesting enough. Schroeder here has to make moves quick. Yeah, he's got to make moves quick to make this strategy work for him, because he's got to splash. Oh, tight on Tolleson.
Yeah, he's going to do it.
Yeah, he's definitely going to steal the lead here, but you saw when those trucks got side by side, Tolleson had to lift out of the throttle because his nose started to slide. He's losing front grip.
We're going to re-enable his chat as soon as possible.
27 laps to go. Lots.
Is that Parson coming out?
Parson? Where's Parson?
Who's coming out? Is that Parson?
Yeah. Yeah. Got his damage
is.
fixed.
He's down mega, unfortunately.
Schroeder closing in on the 54. And only 2/10 back. Tolleson towing on that draft. But let's take a look at our tower telemetry.
Tolleson's not going to give up here.
No, he's not.
No way. He's there.
He doesn't run on horsepower. It's unicorn power. It's special magical power, Chris.
Yeah, and he's going to pounce. He's still right there. Do unicorns pounce?
I mean, I think anything can pounce. See if Schroeder wants to make a move. They're starting to hit a fall off point with the tires where they're going to kind of trade off time. So once you start to get in that 20 lap range of a tire run, they're going to equal out. They're going to start to not be as fast. So, Schroeder looking at the outside. He wants to get there for the entrance of turn 1. The outside is the way you want to pass because you can steal that air off the nose of the bottom car. The 54 of Waffles holds it tight to the bottom, but slides up a little bit. And it looks like the 48 completes it on the exit of 2.
I think I'm getting a little good at this finally. Maybe not driving these, but maybe, watching them. I was just going to ask you about fall off, just as you brought it up. And I was going to say, I bet if Schroeder just sticks with it, that Waffles was going to get a little bit more detection, and then he could get the pass. But he got it done way earlier than I had thought. So, yeah, he's on his way.
Oh, what you're seeing now, that's great English, by the way, is you're seeing
you're Canadian.
Thanks,
it's Canadian
buddy.
English.
Yeah, forget about it, eh? You're seeing the power of the draft. And, look at that. Tolson shooting down to the pins.
I like that.
He's doing the smart move here because if this stays green, he's the first to pit. That's going to be hard to catch up to. But one of the things to also consider as we bounce back up to our leader is the 48 machine needs less fuel than the drivers behind him. So you have to think about when you're getting tires and you're getting fuel, that's extra time in the pits.
Wait, but let me be a dum-dum here. So I thought that the drivers behind, because they could kind of tuck in a little bit and, some level of drafting here, that you're saving a little bit of fuel and the driver out front is using more fuel. Am I wrong on that? Or are you just
you're right.
Something a little different?
You're right, but you got to think in terms of saving as we see the 54 come into the pits, is that there's a separation. More drivers coming into the pits. The 66 of Phillips and the 24 of Don Francesco. In terms of saving, you might be able to save a lap of fuel, but there's 7 to 8 laps difference of fuel. Penalty goes out to the 19 to Baldwin. So you're not going to be able to save that much fuel. That's probably 1.7 to 3.4 gallons of fuel extra that somebody needs to take. And that's seconds on pit road.
Are your graphics? Well, I mean, Aiden is coming in, but are some of the graphics not lined up right? Why not? We see an EOL in mid-race here?
An EOL would likely be a penalty or a pit road infraction.
Ah, okay. But then we saw a lucky dog. What's that all about?
Well, the action alerts are just catching up. So
okay, that's what I was kind of getting at.
I didn't have them. You got to remind me. You got to tell me to turn them on sometimes, buddy.
Okay, hey, that's why I'm here, to help remind you to bring us all mediocre broadcasting.
Yeah, let's go with the mediocres.
Shoot, I had another thought. Oh, I was going to say this. Like, once Schroeder took the lead, I think it was pretty smart. I don't know really much here, but for Tolson and who else jumped in after him to just come into the pits, stop losing time, just get the new tires, come back out, and focus on putting in quick times.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's use some of our intel. You see Tolson on the hunt now. He's out here slaying babies and taking names. We're going to pull up a graphic to show a catch with our leader. And looking at the lap times, he only pitted a few laps ago, but you can see 1.5, 1.3, 1.2 seconds per lap gaining on the leader. He's 36 seconds behind, so he's over a lap down. He's going to be hunting down the leader. So he can catch him.
I think his timing was perfect, I'll be honest. I mean, anything can happen still, but I'll tell you what, like, I think that was the right gamble at that time.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna pit, you gotta get the tires as soon as possible, where somebody isn't on the same strategy. So you can see that Tolson now 4 laps in, and he's navigating a lot of traffic. When you're navigating that,
dominating.
Yeah, but you're giving away time. That's not clean air. Like, look at, he's fighting to get under the 42 of Markle. Markle doesn't want to give up the bottom. Oh, contact there from the 28
What
of
else has he got to
Tolson.
do, though? I mean, he's got the tires. He came out, and he can't help it that there's, he's got to battle through them. You know what I mean? But I think, and again, I don't know much, but I think that he made the right move, and he's doing everything he can to make a run here at a podium. I'm really interested to see how this wraps up.
Yeah, I mean, Schroeder, I don't believe, has enough fuel to make it. We're going to jump back to our leader, 48 of Schroeder. We're going to take a look at a standalone tower telemetry gauge. So if we estimate some type of fraction, I would say 1/6. We know that they got about 38 laps of fuel. That's about 6-7 laps. He's got to come in, and that lead that he has on Tolson is shaboozled. I don't know. That could be the word of the day, shaboozled.
Shabuzi?
Shaboozled.
Oh, man. These whole copyright laws really are driving me crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we got shut down.
I know. I've had so many good ideas.
So many good.
I am excited here with our top 3 at the moment. That's fun. Yeah, lots of action, lots of strategies, probably lots to change at the moment, but I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. This is a fun one.
Yeah, so looking at our top 9 right now, 9 all have to pit. It looks like Chris Barker, the 93, kind of our unsung hero. We saw him up front with that lead pack of cars. He's the first one to pit, but he just got passed by Barry Tolson. We'll go over to Barry, check on Chris. Like, Chris was only 4 laps away. Barry Tolson had one heck of a pit stop. We saw him shoot it in and just get her done. But Chris might be in a podium position right now once these pit cycles happen.
We have our good friend Josh Reese just entered the chat here. He's shouting out the Park boys, the Park brothers, actually.
Double trouble. Ben and Dan.
Let's see, and where are they at the moment here? I don't even see. They must be below 10.
No, Dan.
Dan is in 5th.
And
No.
Ben, yeah, and Ben is in 3rd.
I need my eyesight checked.
A lot of slicing and dicing there on different tire strategies. You saw that 20 truck of Ben Park look up to the heavens as he tried to get down to the bottom of the track as quick as possible. We might see a pit stop here. Nope. Oh, brush to the wall.
Oh, no.
Tim Richardson tags the wall on the exit of 4. I'm not sure if we are going to get some damage on that 20 machine, but no yellow flag, Chris.
I'm excited for that. I thought we were going to get a caution, and that was going to... Oh, he's grabbing.
No, he's okay. I think there's just
Is
a
he
little
okay?
damage. Yeah, there's just a little damage on the right front.
Okay.
But Richardson
Bummer,
goes around.
That's the broadcaster's curse. We were just shouting them out, man.
Well, somebody has to cut the grass at the Viva Las Vegas race number 3.
Yeah.
You know, unless my telemetry's wrong, and anything's possible. 48 machine. Oh, he's coming in.
Good entry.
Super clean. Got to maintain that pet speed of 55 miles an hour down pit road. You can see it bouncing around a little bit. Bringing you that perspective. It's the box good.
Those guys are in skeleton suits. Ooh, just a quick splash. Nice.
Splish splash, I was taking some gas. No, Viva Las Vegas. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a good strategy, but I don't know if this is going to pan out too well for the 48 machine, because he's currently dropping back in 13th spot.
And what's tough, well, I'm just not going to say anything, man. I'm just going to watch this race. Steven Shu, he's going to have to come in.
Oh, look at what's happening here. That's teammate power. That's Barker on the bumper of Shu, trying to push some sense into him. They might be trying to save that 00 car some fuel on the backstretch.
I think he's risking his own race.
Here comes that engage. See?
I see it. It's very interesting. I've never seen that before. I think we're way too far. Let's go to a track map. I mean, we have 5 laps to go. They're going to be... That's not going to cut it.
Well, 16 seconds is Tolleson. You can see that the gap between Baldwin and Park, 6 and 7 seconds back, is not closing up. There's 4 laps to go. So, man, we could have like a strategy of the ages here.
I mean, it would be rad. I love it. I don't know.
I mean, they could stretch it to 42, 43 laps. Like, anything's possible. Like, you know.
Of course.
There's people that like to gamble, and you can see that Baldwin and Park electing to save more fuel. So I mean,
we're in Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, high roller's paradise. Here comes more pushing from the 93 of Barker.
What's the fuel level on the 93 here?
Go ahead and figure that out. A lot of, yeah, he could.
Nice.
2 laps to go, Chris.
Man,
can we talk strategy here, because they might pull it off?
Wow, dude, legends.
I mean, in the rules of ruling, this isn't against the rules by any stretch. It's just creative racing.
Where is the 93? I'm curious. What position?
Currently in 18th.
Okay.
Last lap, Chris.
Wow, dude.
What the deuce?
I didn't think, dude. That's rad. Absolutely.
And we got a battle for second spot. We'll pop over to that right now. Is we've got Ben Park, Dan Park, and Fox all within a shot of each other, but look at this.
Wow.
Out of turn 4, say no more. Victory for the 00 of Steven Shu. He might need a push around. And drag race to the line. Fox gets under Ben Park, and Dan Park also gets around Ben for the 2nd and 3rd spot. And Tolleson grabs the 6th spot. So, man, like, that's what we come to see here at Roughneck Racing for Season 10. Wagner's Welding Truck Series, race number 3, strategy, Chris. God dang strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. That was a great one.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we had a few cautions. It definitely took the wind out of the sails for some people, for sure. Broken trucks, broken hearts, but it wasn't clear to me who was gonna win there, and I didn't think that the 00 was gonna be pulling it off.
And what a nice win for Shu.
Absolutely.
I don't think we've seen him in a little while, and I'm for his performance.
Yeah,
What a way to win! What a way to win that too. Do you know what I mean? So that's awesome.
we've covered him before in a Sunday night league, but we haven't had the pleasure of speaking with him. I think, well, not this season in season 10, but we might have saw him in season 9. So we're gonna take a break, and then Outlier TV will be back for some driver interviews.
At Wagoner's Welding, craftsmanship isn't just what we do, it's who we are. For over 25 years, Wagoner's Welding has been a family-owned business built on honesty, hard work, and treating every customer like family. Whether it's custom truck beds or ramps, heavy-duty fabrication, hydraulics, or precision repair work, every weld and every detail is crafted for strength, reliability, and long-lasting performance. We don't cut corners, we build quality that lasts, because your truck needs to work as hard as you do. When you want value, craftsmanship, and custom work done right the first time, choose the team that treats you like family. Visit Wagoner's Welding at 446 DeHart Church Road in North Wilkesboro, or call 336-670-3427 to see how we can get your job working for you. At Wagoner's Welding, craftsmanship isn't just what we do, it's who we are. For over 25 years, Wagoner's Welding has been a family-owned business built on honesty, hard work, and treating every customer like family. Whether it's custom truck beds or ramps, heavy-duty fabrication, hydraulics, or precision repair work, every weld and every detail is crafted for strength, reliability, and long-lasting performance. We don't cut corners, we build quality that lasts, because your truck needs to work as hard as you do. When you want value, craftsmanship, and custom work done right the first time, choose the team that treats you like family. Visit Wagoner's Welding at 446 DeHart Church Road in North Wilkesboro, or call 336-670-3427 to see how we can get your job working for you. At Wagoner's Welding, craftsmanship isn't just what we do, it's who we are. For over 25 years, Wagoner's Welding has been a family-owned business built on honesty, hard work, and treating every customer like family. Whether it's custom truck beds or ramps, heavy-duty fabrication, hydraulics, or precision repair work, every weld and every detail is crafted for strength, reliability, and long-lasting performance. We don't cut corners, we build quality that lasts, because your truck needs to work as hard as you do. When you want value, craftsmanship, and custom work done right the first time, choose the team that treats you like family. Visit Wagoner's Welding at 446 DeHart Church Road in North Wilkesboro, or call 336-670-3427 to see how we can get your job working.
All right, Outlier TV is back. Rob Warren's up in the booth alongside Chris Schuster. Chris, I don't know, could this race have delivered any more than what it did? What did we just see?
It was a great one. It was a lot of fun. It was a wonderful finish. We weren't sure what the heck was going to happen. It's going to be great to talk to Stephen Shu, and yeah, it was some things we weren't sure what was going to happen, and yeah, it was a mixed bag.
Bag of mixing.
Let's get to it, doggy.
So our Ipswich Bay third place finisher of the night, will bring him in. Meow. Josh Fox, having a heck of a run this season. Congrats on the third place tonight. How you feeling about that battle at the end?
I would have loved for the leader to run out there. Would have loved that for sure. For Steven to run out. I would have battled Dan a little bit harder if he would have ran out. But yeah, I didn't think that it was gonna work, honestly, after like the first 15 laps of trying to save, because I just got to the point where I would run out right at the line, and I was like, all right, I'll keep it steady right there. I probably ran 70% throttle that whole run. Kept trying different things, kept clutching it into the corners, and that wasn't helping because it was getting me loose. So I just started doing the 70%, and thankfully that helped me. But I didn't want to fuel save there. I would rather be up in the front running full power for the win. And I think we maybe had a truck for that. I don't really know. It depends on the draft, but it's always a interesting time trying to fuel save, and definitely makes you work every single lap for it.
Yeah, and from like my perspective or our perspective, Chris and I's, we saw a fuel window of about 38 laps, so I knew it could be stretched. But like, how far did you actually go on fuel? Was it 43? I
think it
forget
was
off the top of my head.
40. Yeah, we pit, but we came back in under the caution and topped off at, I don't even know what it. Yeah, it was around 40, 41 laps. I know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent run for you, grabbing the third place tonight. You were up front all night. Chris, what do you want to say to one of our points contenders, Josh Fox?
Josh, a nice one. Congratulations on the third place. I was just going to ask you about your comment, running 70% and, saving, but then you wish you would have, went harder, kind of knowing what you know now. I mean, a lot of that is kind of like hindsight. So it could have went a different way. And by saving could have worked out for you. I mean, do you agree to that, or do you still stick with no, man, I should have just raced it harder?
I mean, there was like 3 scenarios there that we were looking at. We didn't know if we wanted to race with the leaders and try to play that strategy, and then obviously looking back at it, I think the leader in the cycle finished fifth or I think sixth. So I mean that wouldn't have worked anyway. The other thing was saving the fuel, and we just didn't know if the leader of the cycle would catch us at the end. And apparently we look like Einstein out there with the math. So I mean it worked out. And then the other thing was if we got a caution there in like the last 10 laps, we would have still had that last set of tires, and everyone else wouldn't have, besides the guys who were saving. So, I mean, it was 2/3 uh, strategy. I think that would have worked good for us. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these races are always interesting, especially it's so draft heavy here. Um, it's a fun track though. I do love Vegas, and yeah, I'm just happy to bring it home with a podium.
Good. I'm happy that you're happy. I was wondering if we were going to see a caution too, only because there were some different offsets on the tires, and I thought that maybe now we're getting close, and some guys are going to be charging through, and we're going to see some, ducking and weaving, dodging, all that. And I thought, shoot, someone's going to get a little squirrely, and we're going to get the caution, and then that's going to change it all up for those guys that were on the opposite strategy. So anyway, we didn't. You got the third place. We saw some great racing at the whole race was great, but we saw a really nice finish, which was super fun for us and for the fans. And yeah, just congratulations to you. Chicagoland next week. How do you like Chicagoland?
Chicagoland is one of my favorite tracks. That being said, I'll probably get wrecked. But let's hope not, and hopefully we can keep the momentum going. I'm glad that I think if we have a second, eighth, and second, a fifth, and a third now, I think I might be right up there in points. Wow. So yeah, just try to keep the momentum going. Try to bring home a top 10 there. That's basically what we try to shoot for every week in every league, and yeah, stay out of trouble and try to get as many points as we can.
Very good. Who would you like to give a shout out to, give some flowers to for your podium?
Oh yeah, shout out to you guys for putting on the broadcast. Always fun coming in here and talking to you guys. Shout out to all the admins in here who put on this show every week, and the owners and everybody. And shout out to Dan for introducing me to this league. Shout out to Ben for always being a good teammate. Shout out to Forrest. Shout out to Aiden. I don't know if Josh Reese is watching, but shout out to him. I love you.
He said you were a bum.
Oh, did he? Yeah, because I called him washed last night or 2 nights ago. That's why he's not happy.
He really likes, we'll say, grinding your gears. How about that?
Yeah, he likes rage baiting everybody. So we'll have a talk with him after this, and we'll straighten him out. We'll cut his brake lines for the next race on Monday. So,
hell yeah.
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, it's always a pleasure to talk with you. And congratulations and good luck to you next week. We'll see you at Chicagoland. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you.
All right, our third place finisher. Time to bring in second place finisher Dan Park and see what he has to say. The good battle at the end there between those three cars. Dan, you grabbed the second spot tonight. Battle with your brother. You guys were up front all night, especially yourself. How do you feel about the second place finish? And could you have done anything differently to get yourself a little bit further?
The only thing that could have happened different was not taking the grass route and dropping all the way to the back.
Yeah, I mean,
that was a little rough.
Definitely would have helped you for sure. But you salvaged it. You got back, and you did a great job for your Parksboro racing. How did you feel the truck was handling for you overall? Did you find it tight or loose? How was the aero?
It was very tight once the tires started to wear. Like in the first run, I fell back to fifth after battling for the lead because I just got too tight and couldn't keep it on the bottom through three and four. It was just rough.
So at the end there, you guys were all saving fuel. Did you find it helpful to be in like a pack of trucks to help save? Josh was talking about using 70%. Were you clutching? Were you just leveling out fuel? What was or throttle? What was your strategy there?
I was clutching heavy, probably more than most people were, because I was clutching before turn one and then waiting until the middle of the turn to get back on throttle.
Okay.
But being able to sit behind Forrest and use his draft definitely helped for like 5-10 laps. And then I was like, I'm got more fuel than you guys. Let me lead now. So I got in front of him and just pulled Josh around with me.
It worked out well for you. Grab second spot. Chris, what do you want to say to the three machine?
Three machine. Hey, Dan, how are you, buddy? Congrats on the second place. How much fuel did you have left at the finish?
I was sputtering coming across the line. Battling Josh to the line, I was basically out. I was like, no, you are not beating me. Come on, car, stick to it.
No, that's awesome. So it worked out for you at the right time. So a good strategy. And we were happy with the show at the end. So I hope you are happy with your second place. Are you?
I'm ecstatic for second place. I needed to get some points back after my 10th place last week.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't talked to you in just a couple weeks, but it's good to talk to you again tonight. And
fourth the first race, so I was the first one out of being interviewed. I tried pushing Josh to the win, and then last week I was just bad. That's all I can say.
Well, you're back, baby, and you did it in Vegas. So I had to take your winnings, go to the casino, and
Las Vegas,
get snake eyes or something.
I can honestly say I'm happy for our team. We had 4 of us in the top 5 that all saved fuel, which is incredible.
Yeah, way to manage the truck. We always talk about managing tires, but managing fuel, that's a whole other thing to think about. And so you guys, you did it. That's awesome.
And then Aiden pit and still finished 8th. So like we had a good team finish as a group. The only person that had trouble was Marco. He got involved in a wreck that actually I was involved in too, but I just had nowhere to go.
Well, everybody likes to see these races like where it's like, who knows what's going to happen at the end, just because there's different strategies and different things, and it's heavy management by the drivers in a lot of different things, and it made it good for us, so we appreciated it.
That's why I went on the fuel strategy, because of already being in the back because of damage and everything. So I was like, well, the only chance I have to finish anywhere decent is save fuel. And then with like 10 to go, we were all worried about Barry, and he was like 8 seconds behind us, and I was like, nah, guys, we're good. He ain't going to catch us in time. He's not gaining fast enough to catch us.
He couldn't engage the unicorn power. But so a great one. Nice to see you on the podium and taking second place. Moving to Chicagoland next week. Do you like it?
I do. I'm looking
Okay.
forward for like the next 4 or 5 races, honestly.
Good. So I would imagine you always shoot for top 10, but do you think you can get to
I
top
I'm shooting for
5? Get on
top
the podium?
5s. That's what I'm
Awesome.
shooting for is top 5s.
Okay.
Like, in my honest opinion, top 5s is what's going to win this championship.
I would
You got
agree
to be
with that.
consistent. And then, for instance, Josh, that's his 3rd top 5 of the season, 2nd top 3, so he's killing it. So
Yeah, well,
good.
you guys are it's a good team, so you guys are you manage well, communicate well, so
I was about to say
that's the
that's a
key.
good thing. We all work together real well. That's why Daytona and Talladega, those races are always fun to us because we can manage ourselves really well together.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'd love to be on the team radio listening.
That one you wouldn't have got much because we were all pretty silent because we were trying to save fuel.
just strategizing. All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you a chance to give a shout out, give some flowers here for the 2nd place finish.
Well, shout out you guys for putting on the broadcast. All the admins in the league, Tim for putting on the league, my teammates at Park Bros Racing. Like, it's always a fun group when we're together, and all the fans that we have watching. My mom, I know she watches every race.
You mean
And
Pam?
yeah,
Yeah, we shouted her out. She was giving you guys some love.
yeah. I finally set her up with a YouTube account so she could actually communicate. I told her she
Nice.
needed to, so
Does
we
she
got
watch
it working out.
regularly, or like it's just this the first time she's kind of in the
No,
chat?
she watches every race.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mondays and Wednesdays, like she'll watch every single race.
Well, Pam, we enjoyed having you on, and yes, thank you for getting in the chat with us. It was fun. So yeah, awesome. It would have been nice to have your brother on the podium. We could have had both of you together here and just had some fun.
That would have been something.
It's coming.
Happen. It'll happen. Guaranteed it'll happen sometime this season.
Yes, for sure. I think so too. So, all right, buddy. Well, we'll see you at Chicagoland. Best of luck to you, and maybe we'll get you on a podium again.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, congrats.
Okay, take care. Thank you.
All right, P2. Dan, great guy to interview. Definitely gives a lot of love to a lot of people, and I think that's cool. And you touched on that earlier, Chris, with just the camaraderie, the family, the depth of family of the viewers that we have. So always interesting to see. But it's time to bring in the man of the night with the most winningest strategy because it won him the race. We're going to bring in the 00 machine of Steven Shu. Steven, Rob, and Chris up in the booth. You got a copy, brother.
10-4, big brother.
Yeah, I mean, dominating performance tonight. I didn't think it was going to get done in that fashion, but, teammate power overpowers unicorn power. So why don't you take us a little bit of through your race tonight and how it worked out for you?
Early on, it was getting a little too congested. The leader, Barry, up front was, trying to hold the pack back, and save. And, man, early on, it was just stacking. I mean, anywhere between, 2nd to 6th, we were all on top of each other behind the leader, and it was so hard to pass. So I shuffled back to try to get out of the noise. And, sure enough, shuffling back, wound up, slipping back a little bit further, after pit stops and everything, and come out. And me and one of my teammates there, Jeffrey Ledford, I got above him. He got below me. I was trying to come down the track. He was trying to come up the track. I run out of room. I run out of talent, bumped outside wall and caused that caution. I took 100% fault for that. But to come back from, dead last and just see that, there was barely enough fuel to make it and have a teammate step up and help me, that's what it's all about.
I mean, Viva Las Vegas for you. Are you going to be gambling tonight? You're going to,
I'm normally not a gambling man. I really ain't, but that right there was a gamble.
He's already gambled.
Yeah, I think I used up all the fluid in that horseshoe.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? You commented on the contact with the 01 of Ledford. We were watching the battle in front of you. I forget the two trucks in front of you. Did that kind of create like a tight scenario for you that caused you to wash up the track?
I got in the dirty air. So he'd been running a high line all night. And when we come into the turn, I was just a little bit behind him and I was kind of going for the low. And as he come down, I had all that momentum and I said, hey, I'm on your outside. And I just kind of eased up to his outside. Well, as soon as I got to his outside, those two cars battle in front, I hit that dirty air and she went straight tight. I was like, uh-oh. And I come completely out of the gas. And I mean, I wasn't going to turn down into him. So I just kind of kept going towards the wall. And, when I hit the wall, I didn't expect it to bounce me like it did, but it bounced me off that wall right into him.
Yeah, it was tight racing, and I think the 01 of Ledford felt the same wall of dirty air. So we did capture that on the broadcast. So make sure you go back and watch it. Outlier, we always bring the best stuff, right? So Steven, just don't be shy. Just go take a look at it.
Oh, yeah. I had my wife downstairs. I heard her hollering. She was watching it on the 75-inch downstairs.
Oh, man.
He made it. He made it. So that's kind of awesome.
Oh, that's awesome, man. And Chris made the comment earlier. I appreciate it as well. But there's such a depth of viewers and family watching that makes it special for everyone. So you're our winner tonight for the Precision Fencing Gates Winner Circle. Chris, what do you want to say to the 00 Steven Shue?
Steven, man, congratulations, dude. You did it. You won. It was a wild strategy, dude. You were getting pushed. I don't know how many laps. And I said it on a broadcast. I'm like, nah, it's not going to work. I don't think he's going to do it. And you did it. And it was exciting. And everyone watching, I know, had to feel the same way. And I was going to say this just because I'm kind of like trying to put myself in your shoes, and it's exciting for me. I know it has to be for you. You're racing, is it going to work? You get it done, and you said your wife's downstairs and she's, screaming and shouting that, he did it. It's like, man, what a feeling to know that, you didn't just do it on your own, but like all of your fans, your is like super excited for you. I mean, isn't that like an amazing feeling?
Oh, definitely. I mean, it's definitely exciting. I've got two young boys. I'm actually, my oldest just took a big interest in it. So, so he liable to be in the rig in the next year or two. So, those youth reaction times are a lot better than these old men.
That is true. But I mean, I have the biggest smile on because I just know that like everyone that's rooting for you is so excited. And it's like, it's just an awesome feeling. It's like you did it, like you're excited you won, but everyone else that's watching and cheering you on is like just fired up and so excited that, you took the win in such a wild fashion too. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it just, it was great. So I'm super pumped up and I'm really glad that you got it done, and how fun. What a way to finish a race. So,
unusual way to finish. You won't see that every day. I can guarantee it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Robert even said that too. He goes, man, like, I don't know. He goes, I mean, we're joking, we say all this stuff, but he's like, man, no, I don't think that's illegal. But he goes like, I haven't seen that before, and it wasn't like, well, it was just on the last lap and he's got a half a lap to go. It's like, I don't know how many laps that was where you were getting pushed like that. I mean, I think it was maybe about 3, wouldn't you say, Robert?
Maybe like 6 or 7.
Okay, 6 or 7. I mean, that's just crazy. And then I asked Robert, I'm like, a track map, because I got to see where like everybody is, and I got to see like where the competition is, and I got to, I'm looking at the time, and I'm looking at the time like kind of down, but I'm like, I got to see it to kind of like believe it. I got to see where like the competition is, and I don't know. Early on, I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna. Robert's like, all right, we got 2 to go. He might do it, and I'm like, yeah, he might do it, and it's like we went white flag, and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do it, and it was like we were excited for you, man. It was great.
Well, I'm glad it put on a great show, because if it's got y'all excited in the booth, that's awesome.
For sure. I mean, can you hear it in my voice? It was awesome. I mean, we were just like, this, it's awesome. Like, what a way to get it done. So I hope I'm not super cheesy for everyone else.
That's
watching, listening in the race. I mean, I am. I can't help it. But it was fun, man. And that's like what we need in this league. And these drivers bring that. They bring this, this level of excitement, this level of driving. I said it. Robert touched on it again. It's like these guys, you guys, everyone is friends. respect, family, brothers, sons. I mean, like you name it, we got it in the league, and it's something special. It's really cool, and yeah, I'm glad that you could win the way that you did in front of your family and friends, man. What a good one, dude. Make sure you save the replay for sure. And yeah, so that's just what I wanted to say to you, man. Like, just a great job.
Well, not to make a long story short, but yeah, old Barker there that helped me get it. That's one of my longtime friends. We've been friends since we were kids, and I've actually in the same situation, just roles reversed, helped him get a win doing that exact same thing. So that was
right. I was just gonna say, pay it forward, right? Because you never know.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, let's move forward here. So we're going to Chicagoland next week. How do you feel about Chicagoland?
Well, so it's a hit or miss for me. I know you've seen me drop off the track before in the middle of a race. I've actually left the first Wednesday night series race from the lead, took it right down pit road. I'm a maintenance tech. I work for cable company. So this week I go on call Friday, so I will be on call for the race. If that phone rings, you'll see me drive her right down into pit road.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad that you had the chance to get this one in and get it done. And wow, at least you'll have this memory and this under your belt, no matter what happens in the rest of this season. You know what I mean?
I do love Chicagoland. That's one of my favorites.
Okay. Well, hey, I hope you don't get a call, man. I don't know what the weather's looking like, but yeah, I hope you get to do it.
When you're on call, you don't check the weather because you don't want to know.
All right. Well, we wish you the best there. Let's give some shout outs, some flowers here. What do you want to do?
Got to definitely give a shout out to the man upstairs, for giving me the help to do it. Second, my wife for letting me be a big kid up here playing in my racing room. We got a whole room dedicated in the house just for this. She really sponsors me a lot and helps me. Shout out to Team Foothills. If it wasn't for those guys, been friends with these guys a long time. We got a great little team together, and we're all local. Wilkes County boys. Roughneck for putting on one of the best leagues on iRacing. Got to give a shout out to Jeffrey Ledford again. He's also a sponsor on my hood there, 3J Printing. If you got any printing needs or anything like that for your sim rig, you can reach out to him on Discord or through Facebook. Got to give a shout out to Jamie, the owner of Wagoner's Welding. He does the sponsoring for a lot of this league. Definitely Precision Fencing. What's the other one? I don't want to leave them out.
Ipswich Bay SoCo.
Exactly. Got to give them a good shout out. And definitely, I mean, just all in general, you guys for putting the show on. And I've got to throw it out there. My mom's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Mom! That went for you.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And
cool, man.
Chris Barker for being the power beneath my wheels.
You're right. Definitely tonight, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not leave him out. Otherwise, what a great one.
Alex Foster was also there towards the end. He come up, he kind of checked up, gave me some draft, helped me push a little bit. He also was there in the midst of that. I don't know if you've seen that in the number 21. He kind of helped out some too.
Oh, I did not.
Well,
but guys, it was an awesome race and an awesome show. And I don't know how many you've broadcasted like that, but if that's the first one, that was awesome.
I mean, that's the first bumper touching fuel finish run that I've seen or we saw. So definitely one to put in the memory banks.
For sure. And I was going to
put it on the Outlier poster.
I was just going to say, Stephen, thank you for giving everyone a nice feel-good race and a feel-good finish. That's a win you deserve, man. You know what I mean? There was no wrecks or lousy racing or bumps and, you name it. Dude, you won that in such a kind of a awkward style finish. And that's a true win, man, with some strategy and, yes, maybe some luck as well. And I think everyone that's watching this is going to just feel really awesome about this win. So thank you for delivering that.
Yep, Vegas, baby. I'll take leftover skill any day.
For sure, dude. All right, Stephen. Well, we're going to let you go. I hope you make the race, the whole race at Chicagoland. Have fun. And, best of luck. And yeah, maybe we'll see you again, man. Keep an eye on that fuel gauge.
Yep. Appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all for what you do.
Okay. Take care, Stephen.
Yeah, congrats again.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, Chris. Well, it's kind of like the final countdown. We talked to our winner in the Precision Fencing Gates winner circle. We talked to our podium finishers in second and third that were sponsored by Ipswich Bay Subco, and we saw a great race for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series at Vegas for race number 3. Chris, what's your Cole's notes? It's your time to shine. What do you want to say? 30 seconds or more, because I know you can't do less.
I know, and that's the truth. So, I cheesed it up already. So I'm just going to say, man, we saw a heck of a show. You'll agree with me on that. We need to get a little bit of your words in, but I'll just sort of restamp that. Man, it was a great race. I think, what can I say? It was fun. A great race. Steven Shu did awesome. It was exciting. I think it was a great show for everyone that's tuned in. And, Mr. Big Heart here, I always feel bad for the guys that got caught up in some of these wrecks that they were just kind of, innocent, bystander, and, they can't finish it out. So it's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. But I think overall, just a fun, great race. And I think this is going to be one of those just great races of this season for sure that we'll look back and go, man, that was a fun one. So I'm going to leave it at that, buddy. Give me your 2 thoughts before you get into the numbers.
Yeah, I agree completely. Great race. I love the strategies that came to life. We saw what the truck was capable of doing and not doing. We saw incidents with dirty air being a factor. We saw tire degradation also being a factor, causing handling issues. We saw some tight racing, and that's what these drivers are capable of at Roughneck Racing. So, we had 4 cautions? I can't even remember right now because, we got lost in the sauce of what the show brought. And that's what is exciting for ourselves, I think, Chris, as broadcasters, because we got to see strategy. We got to see everything that you want to see out of a race. So we'll roll through some of these stats, and heck yeah, I was right. 4 cautions. You forget sometimes, it's an age thing, but Barry Tolson.
You just had your birthday, but you're still pretty on fire.
Yeah, I'm still sharp. The pencil's getting a little bit more dull, but there's still some good writing left in it. Shout out to Barry Tolson. Most laps led tonight. He's going to grab 6 on the spot. We were kind of rooting for that unicorn power. That pit strategy, I didn't know if it was going to come to life, but those top, 5 drivers in front of him all saved fuel just in crazy fashion. The 24 of Nicholas Don Francesco, fastest lap on the night, finishes 9th. And hard charge goes out to Aiden Giordano, who grabbed 8th spot. We had 3 different leaders, so I'm not sure why that's incorrect. 2 green flag lead changes. That makes sense, with 5 different leaders. Normally those numbers are inversed. But great racing at the end, because we saw the 54 Beacon take it. Mr. Waffles, he finished 7th with a lot of great racing from him. But the man of the night, definitely the 00 Steven Strew, with the help of his teammate Chris Barker in the Foothills Racing stable, getting it done. Shout out to Dan Park and Josh Fox, and also Ben Park putting on a great show. Battle at the line for those 2nd, 3rd, and 4th drivers, and Forrest Hamilton, he's a little bit further back on a different strategy, grabbing that 5th spot. We just talked about Tolson grabbing 6th, 7th Beacon, Giordano 8th, Don Francesco 9th, and Hers Cutie Patootie grabbing the 10th spot. So, Dan talked about it. Josh didn't so much talk about it, but we have a great championship heating up here. Race 3 in the books. 8 more races left. 9 more races left, because is it 8? It's 8, isn't it? 9. 9 races left of the 12 race season.
That's a dozen total, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's 9. We're working on our math.
Yeah, you're doing all these fractions. You can't do simple addition.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Yeah, we are 3/12ths of the way through the season. But you're gonna want to we're gonna want to tune in Monday for race number 4, Daytona Next Gen, where that's heating up. And then we're live again on Wednesday for race 4 at Chicagoland for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Shout out to our sponsors again, Ipswich Base Hope Co. and Precision Fencing Gates. LR TV, I'm Robert Warrens. He's Chris Schusler. We're bringing you the action, and we'll be signing off. So say goodbye to your fans, Chris.
Robert, I want to shout out Lori Daniel, by the way. She's just saying, hey, great racing, everybody. Thanks to the broadcasters, admins, sponsors. She was pretty happy with the show tonight, so just wanted to give her a quick shout out. Thank you, Lori. We appreciate it. We try and deliver awesome broadcasting. It's most of the time mediocre. But yeah, goodbye, everyone. Robert, I'm going to play us out with one of my Rasta jams. I know my beats, like I know your speakers can't handle my beats, but I'm going to do it anyway. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yo.
You got to work on the beats because it ain't playing. All right. Peace out, everyone.